Okay, I just had a look at this. This is a VC 161 Jawa, and it's graded U95 with all 95 subs. So if you wanted to get something like this, you'd have to buy a vintage collection figure that's all, that's been sort of grader quality. So you're gonna pay more for the actual figure, maybe a few dollars more, a few quid more. I mean, I'm not sure if they do it in the UK on Star Action figures and stuff like that. You're just gonna have to take the risk. But I know some companies in America, maybe Big Bad Toy Store, do the grader quality figure, and you just pay a few dollars more for a figure that they've selected, which is most likely going to get high subs. So you're looking for a good grade for the card, the figure and the blister or bubble. So you want to get the highest overall grade for your figure, and then you send it off for grading. I mean, to get this graded, you're talking about £20 just minimum for just getting it encased and graded, and then you're talking about shipping costs there and back, special delivery. The minimum of that is going to be $6.99 each way, probably a bit more. So, and that's if you're just sending one figure. If you're sending more, so it's quite a lot of cost involved. So you've got the cost of posting and the return postage, which you have to pay as well. Then the cost of grading. And you're not guaranteed you're going to get the highest grade. You might get something like this could get you're talking about the lowest it would get would probably be 80, then most likely an 85, then a 90, and then to get a 95 is this is. But then again, I'm not sure if UKG are a bit more generous with their grading than say AFA, which probably is still the benchmark. I know CAS is considered to be a bit less harsh with their grading than AFA, and I think you could say the same with UKG as well. So that's quite a lot of costs though, to just you'd probably have to get maybe one or two of these and then choose the best one and send it in. You'd have to examine it, look at how it's set on the how the bubble blisters glued to the card, look for any imperfections, any dents in the card, any imperfections with the figure, any problems with the card itself, especially on the corners, or if it's sort of slightly bent or anything like that. So even though I bought this as graded, if I wanted to get this, buy the figure itself and then send it off for grading, you're talking about the same sort of cost, and I'm not guaranteed that I'd get such a good set of grades. So I think this is quite interesting, because there's should I get stuff graded or not? And I mean, most people are, not into grading, so, but certain, obviously me, Blacked Out Ewoks, Mr. Domo Toys, Action Figure Grader, we're into getting stuff graded, and with me more, I buy stuff graded anyhow, so. And I've always been like that because you're more assured of what you're going to get, and most likely it's going to be authentic, and obviously you could bring up the Toy Tony issue, but a lot of people, that fooled everyone, so that wasn't just the grading companies that sort of slipped up there, it was everyone. So but I mean, this is a nice, the presentation just looks so great, and this card obviously harkens back to the 70s, so somehow this connects to my past. So I mean, it's something to consider if you ever thought about getting stuff graded. the costs, and just to find if you're going to get stuff modern, that's or current, that's going to be graded, you're going to have to pay more to get the sort of grader quality figures if they're offered by the company that sells these figures. So yeah, it's quite interesting, something to think about, I think. So obviously I've started to waffle. Anyway, cheers, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed looking at this. Alright, cheers, goodbye.